All right, guys, I didn't want to talk before my squats today. That's going to be like, kind of like a hype introduction that I want to do because I needed to focus up today. Last night I went out to dinner really late. Bitch, excuse. But I came in today with the mentality of crushing my week 3 primary squat session, and that's exactly what I did. Honestly, that was probably the one lift today that I was like the most anxious about, because squat always like makes me the most anxious. I'm not the best squatter in the world, but I try my best to do my very best every single time I step into the gym to do a squat workout. I did 235 for my top set of 5, which is 7.5 kilos more than last week, and I crushed it. One thing that I was very mindful of today was I warmed up my hips more than I usually do. I sunk my depth, and I recorded a lot of side angles today. Today I'm gonna be talking about technicality or like standard and competition lifts, and how training like that is gonna help you out over time. It's gonna help you out more than you can ever imagine. There's a lot of dogs yelling right now in the gym. But the first lift that we just performed was squat, and the thing that I want to talk about the most with that, one thing I need to pay attention to the most is my knees. My knees were very soft during the entire warm-up section of my squat session. I didn't realize until halfway through that I was squatting with soft knees. I did get called of that, and I got burned real bad at one of my meets. So that's one thing personally that I need to fix, and I just need to be better and to hold myself more accountable, because I don't want to get called for that again, especially if I want to be a prime time level lifter. So, all right, sorry about that. I'm working right now because, you know, part of being a gym owner means signing people up whenever you are on shift. So just signed up a member, but moving on to bench now. I don't remember what I was saying, but I'm talking about standards for training. Whenever you're training, you're making sure you're training to the highest standard, like you're training like you're competing in a meet. So if you're lifting and the lifts that you're doing in your gym wouldn't pass in a competition or in a meet, then you need to reevaluate the way that you're training. And I said that in my last reel, and it kind of like, it motivated a lot of people, inspired a lot of people to train better, to hold themselves to a higher standard. So hopefully I can do the same with you guys in this audience, because it's a completely different audience from my Instagram. And we just finished squatting. I was talking about my knees and how they're really soft sometimes, and I need to be better about that. I'm telling you how I think I need to change my own training. My depth has been on point with everything that I'm going on right now. And right now on bench, I'm gonna make sure that I'm going honest pauses, keep my butt on the bench, keep my heels on the ground. These are 3 things already that you need to start doing whenever you're bench pressing to make sure that you're holding yourself to the high standard. But yeah, today's video is all about accountability. And if you're watching this right now, reevaluate the way that you're training. Are you doing everything that I'm gonna be saying in this video? This is gonna be a banger video.
Start. Press. Rack. Come on! Start. Let's go. Press.
Touch me. Damn, that touch was so nice. Holy shit. All right, guys, just wrapped up my session. My adrenaline has finally gone away, and I feel like I'm capable of doing a good outro and kind of like a recap of everything that went on today. I didn't do too much talking today. As you guys can see, I went pretty heavy on everything. 182 on bench was huge for a week 3 single. Better than the last 2 weeks that I've ever felt on bench. Now that my variables are dialed in and my consistency is back with like my lifestyle. I'm not doing anything else outside of the gym besides filming. But now my bench is feeling a lot better than it has been the past few weeks. The 160 for a set of 5 was pretty big for me. I don't think I've ever done that easily too. Like I felt like I could have did like 1.5 more, which is pretty cool. And then deadlifts obviously did not talk because that was, it felt like a movie, I'm not gonna lie. Like we were really in the zone. Me and Dom working together, and along with Mike and one of my other friends. And the way that it felt, like we were just all dialed in. We were like listening to the music, like fucking vibing. And sometimes you just need those. I literally couldn't talk to you guys. Like that was like one of those sessions where I just could not sit down in front of a camera and talk because I needed to focus on my lift. So energy was insane. I'm probably gonna leave the audio in and like don't give a shit about monetization because I want you guys to feel the way that it felt in the gym because it was like electric in here. So yeah, 601 or 602 for my top set of 3, which is pretty good for me considering my singles are a lot better than my rep sets on deadlift. I followed that with like pause sets of 6, which are really easy. And I really think that my conventional on the second day in this block is really paying off. My posterior chain is fucking feeling good. But after this session, I'm literally, the whole topic of this video is training to a higher standard and getting the most out of every single training session. I'm piggybacking off of my reel that I made because I really feel like I need to talk about this with a lot of the beginner powerlifters. Really prioritize quality reps over just loading more weight and stuff that you just can't handle because you just want to load it on the bar and like hit in the gym for a training PR. Training PRs don't really matter that much. I'm not gonna like beat around the bush. Like the PRs that matter the most are the ones that are on the platform. So if you really want to get really good expectations for yourself and set realistic goals for yourself, you need to be training to the highest standard. And what I mean by that is, like I said, squatting to depth, locking your knees out, like that's my personal issue, pausing your bench presses, keep your butt on the bench, heels down, like all these other things, and locking out, making sure your knees are extended, all of these different things that you need to be doing. That's enough rambling and just like yelling at you guys, but time for your favorite part, time for the ads. If you guys are a beginner powerlifter, you need more structure in your training, in your lifestyle, in the gym, around the gym, I have the Introduction to Powerlifting program is the perfect beginner program. It is probably the most affordable one in the market, and it literally never ends. It's a program that you get updated once a month. It'll tell you what to do inside of the gym to make sure that whenever you come in, you already know what you're doing. You're also going to be able to have access to an exclusive Discord server that is filled with beginner powerlifters that are in the same position as you. There's literally hundreds of people in that server that have the ability to help you, that have the same issues as you, and it's a community that's very uplifting, and I've been in it since September of last year. It's just crazy to see how much it's grown. So if you guys are interested in signing up for your first powerlifting program, click the link in the description because it is getting better every single month. You're getting more and more people every single month, which is so exciting to say. And other than that, I released new t-shirts, but you guys are already too late. It sold out like in less than a day. I launched it yesterday, guys, and it was unbelievable. I got the like 60 orders in like 25 minutes, which was, my phone was exploding. Just want to say, like, really thank you guys to everyone that bought a shirt. I wish I could fucking offer you guys some more, but I don't plan on restocking that. This is why, guys, gotta make sure you're in the Discord server because I put the updates in there all the time. But other than that, no more ads. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the Meet Prep series. Hope you guys learned a lot out of this episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next YouTube video.